Well, good morning and welcome down to here, Burhill Golf Club. Myself, Rick Shiels, and Peter Finch, and a few new weapons. Well, when I say new, I possibly mean new to us, but very old. So we went to our friends at Golfbidder yesterday. If you've not seen that video, it's on Pete's channel. They were very nice and gave us £500 to spend on their selection of pre-owned / second-hand golf clubs, and we kind of went to town. We did not mess about.
Yeah.
So we spent all of the £500. I went slightly over budget, Pete went slightly under budget, but we've come out with 2 sets of golf clubs that have a little bit of history to them, a little bit of nostalgic, and a little bit of, I don't know.
A lot of contrast.
Yeah.
A lot of contrast.
So, we're going to play all 18 holes at Burhill. What's also great about this course, it is an open qualifying course, regional qualifying. We're on the new course here. Not that we're likely to play here in open qualifying, but if we play well around here, this might be our second choice. Quite potentially. So we're playing off the back tees, the gold tees. This is the first hole, stroke index 10, par 4, slight dogleg left, 410 yards. Pete is rocking the Callaway FT5. FT Tour, my bad.
FT Tour 9.5, neutral setting, X-stiff shaft.
We'll chuck some close-ups up on screen as well so you can see. Wait till you see what irons I've got. What irons I'm rocking. And I'm hitting this TaylorMade R580 XD 8.5 TP version. What do you reckon we'll shoot? Let's see, we're playing off the backs. Let's see if we can get under par. Under par is the mission, with second-hand clubs bought for 500 quid.
There's literally no idea what's going to happen.
So the hole goes here and then doglegs left, we were led to believe.
Oh.
Put it in the bag. Yeah, nice shot. Don't go driving it like that all day, please.
Let me just savour that.
That was pretty sweet.
Just an extra moment. Absolutely smashed it.
Did you ever have that driver?
No, well, no. The thing is, why I picked this driver in particular. Let's wait for this car to go past. Buggy, fertilizer. The reason I picked this driver is one of my lessons came in a long time ago, and I remember putting it down, and it's sitting awesome.
I picked this driver solely on price.
Yeah.
I think it was like 54 quid.
It's an inspirational tale there from Rick.
For more inspirational tales.
Just down the right, but I don't think it's in any danger down there. Settle.
I think it's a long way in from there though.
Just upon the hill. Oh, can't wait to use my irons.
Bet you can't after that drive. So just before we continue, I'll just give you a little bit of a what's in the back. So there my set. I've got obviously the TaylorMade driver you've just seen, a Ping i15, an old driver, which I think means we've both got 15 clubs in our bag now. That was a challenge video we did. I've gone Titleist U 712U, same driving iron as John Spieth. These rascals, I can focus on them, copper-headed Ping i2s.
I'm really jealous of those, I'm not going to lie.
And then I've got 2 more putter, trusty rusty wedge. He's got Callaway FT Tour,
which you've just seen. We've got Pro MB irons, which are so hard to hit.
Cobra.
Really should have had a warm up. King Cobra. TaylorMade ATV wedges, which I'm actually really looking forward to using. I've got a Ping Rapture 3 wood, old school there. Again, an old school driver. And I've got a Scotty Cameron putter, which you'll have to.
Pete had absolutely loads left in the budget, so splashed out on a putter.
Splashed out on a putter. I'm not good enough to use. Rick's just found himself up on slight slope there. I'll just try and use the zoom to get to my ball down there, if that's possible. What have you got in?
Well, I've got 190. I was just checking the loft of my 5-iron.
What loft you got on there?
28.5.
Okay, I like it.
And my 5-iron's 26, so it's a bit weaker than that. I'm gonna hit a 5-iron.
Now these clubs are for people of our generation. These clubs were like, especially for assistant pros. If someone brought a set of these in. That's a great strike. It's just right. It's okay.
Only just right, yeah.
It's a lovely strike. It's a
Nice,
great strike. It's a really good strike.
So Pete has played a great tee shot. You could have actually taken even more of the corner off.
Oh yeah, I could have really cut the corner.
For a 410 yard hole, you've probably only got 100 left in.
Yeah,
110. Nice drive, 300 yards. that drive, you best be giving that driver back. Right, so this is quite an interesting approach shot because it's a slightly two-tiered green. So the pin is just up there at the back of that. We're going to go with?
Well, the only problem with kind of my gapping at the bottom end of my bag, I go 9-iron, then 54.
Oh.
So I don't actually have kind of the wedge in this
mistake.
Set, so I think it'll be a very good hard 54. I think.
Okay, I think so. Slightly down breeze, so that should get there.
I think it'll be a bit fiddly to try and steer a 9-iron in there.
So as well as open qualifying events, this course hosts quite a lot of Euro Pro events.
Well, they're going here in a few weeks, I think, haven't they?
Oh, it is a big 54, but the wind's going to hit that.
Yeah, I didn't
On that line somewhere, but I didn't see it down.
It's right, front right. Was a great shot. Well, we've ended up very close, Eric. Very close.
I hit 5-iron, you hit sandwich.
Yeah, it's a much more lofted 5-iron, let's face it. Not sure it's 54 degree lofted, but so we've got shots from just the side of the green. It's quite actually got a fair way to the pin. There's like a big kind of slope here in the middle, kind of going up that way. What are you going to go for?
I've gone dead boring anyway.
Putter, yeah, putter time.
I've actually put the same putter in my bag that I've already got in my bag.
Yawn.
2-ball, one of the most selling putters ever. And I managed to get it with a fat handle on.
I'm pretty sure it's the biggest selling putter of all time, I'm pretty sure.
This could literally be just my putter, I wouldn't even know. So no excuses for my putter, and that's the problem.
I've got one. Go up there. Yeah, these greens. I'll tell you what, these greens are a bit quicker because I didn't think that was going to get near.
I thought I'd seriously miss-hit that if I'm dead honest with you, and it's managed to get up there. So Pete is rocking a new Scotty Cameron. Well, new one for him. Have you ever had a Scotty?
You know what? I don't think I've ever actually owned one. No.
You still don't own this one, but.
I paid good free money for this.
Okay, so Pete, same putt as me. He's probably going to learn quite a lot from that. I felt like I'd slightly mishit it and it still got there. Well, that's a misjudgment. Mr. Finch. Okay, so Pete's actually now got this for par. Pete was just mentioning about it's not maybe as forgiving as a counterbalance. It's definitely in the
I sliced it. I sliced my foot.
In the warehouse yesterday. He was umming and ahhing about just picking the same putter that he broke a couple of weeks ago. The tailor-made one.
Yeah, I think I know my answer after that first, but
you'll get used to it.
It just depends how many holes.
I feel like I'm going to go through a massive honeymoon period with this putter today.
A massive
I've got new, yeah, well,
like a happy marriage.
I'm saying this, I don't know. I've got this this putt for par at the moment. Okay, for par, Nice. Nice. Never a doubt.
Oh, God.
That was right in the middle.
Tell you what. I don't know why I'm feeling like really nervous today.
You know why? Because it's an open qualifying course, and it's kind of one of those nice tests of whether we can get it round under par.
It's tricky though. I mean, using unfamiliar weaponry. That's what I call my clubs now. Weapons.
Unfamiliar weaponry.
So I go to a big armoury yesterday. Right, so Rick with, well, let's face it, his putter. Go on, mate. 2 pars it. Very good. Love it. Awesome.
Easy this.
Quest for the Open. Hashtag level par.
Right guys, so both level par. Second hole, 554 yards, par 5, monster. Stroking at 4. It's pretty much as we see it, I would imagine. The miss looks like it's not left, and it's not right.
Yeah. Kind of got to go straight here, I think.
You kind of got to go straight. The tiny little fadey one. Got some nice smooth swings on that today, Mr. Finch.
That's okay, I think he feels good.
It sounds like a very familiar driver. Sounds like an M1.
Do you think?
I know. It sounds exactly like an M1.
Oh, it feels nice actually, really nice. Just don't know quite what it's going to do, because I know with my driver at the moment I feel more comfortable fading it, but the first shot was a draw, so I'm a little bit confused about that. But there's only one shape that Rick knows, and that's straight with a driver. Unless he's deliberately trying to be sociable and then kind of comes over with me.
Just on the right, should be okay.
Yeah, similar spot. Head covers. Right. As the grey cloud gathers over Rick.
That was a short hit of mine. You're like 80 past me.
I'm not quite 80, but I'm a little bit past you.
Right, so as my longest iron, I put in a 712U, which is the driving iron of my hero, Mr. Jordan Speed.
Question is,
I've actually just about got a swing.
right, okay, I was going to say, what are you actually going to try and...
I can just smash this.
Okay.
Slightly hood the face and just give it a rip. Yeah, I've got a swing.
Yeah, alright. I like it.
This stick's helping me keep my head still.
Is that a training aid? You know you're not allowed to use training aids on the course? Yeah, that's Piers. That's a great shot, that, buddy. Really good. Great stuff. Love that. Love it.
So Pete, as much as he's pushed us up the right, he's hit a bomb. I'm slightly feeling inferior with my driver. I think I might have picked one too stiff.
You think?
We'll see, we'll see. The green is my guesstimation. Once you go through that gap there, I think that's the front of the green that you can see just over that bunker. Where's he gone? Pete, by the way, just a side note, is incredibly jealous of my irons. I found them last minute when I had hardly it. Well, I had quite a big chunky budget left. I invested heavily in my irons. Like I say, if you've not seen the Golfbidder warehouse video when we picked our clubs, it's definitely worth checking out on Pete's channel. It's quite an interesting... Whoa, where are you going?
Well, the green
Where are you going?
Go 1 3 2 3.
Yeah.
Well, the green's pretty much in the middle.
So you're just going to go straight for it?
Well,
go for it. Don't forget we're playing stroke play.
Ideally, I'd like to kind of hit a big fader, but those trees are there, so yeah.
Okay, stroke play.
Well, you know, if I get a 2-shot lead early.
Okay. Perfect. Literally perfect. How far did you have in?
It's a good crack to get to the green. I think it was 280. But
that was bang on line.
There's bunkers before, so.
Nice shot.
So Rick's left himself a good kind of angle in here to approach.
What do you think I've just remembered about that shape of head? But with an S on it.
What have you just remembered, Rick?
John Solheim's swimming pool.
Ah, yeah.
Am I allowed to put an image, you think, on?
You know,
John Solheim, who's the CEO of Ping, has actually got a swimming pool shaped in that manner.
And basically,
including grooves.
And when we went over to Ping, we had this massive house party and pool party over there, and it was really interesting.
So I've got 107 left in, and my pitching wedge is 50.5 degree.
Okay.
So it's pretty much a gap wedge.
So a little gappy.
Right, it says pitching wedge, but
what?
Modern day gap wedge.
A little beryllium.
Oh, that's big. They're long, these irons. Okay, so Pete has finished just off the side of the green. Considering he was 280 away, he didn't do bad.
Yeah, no. Entirely sure Golfbidder are going to be having the competition take place that we spoke about.
Getting them back. So Pete's going with his TaylorMade ATV. What loft?
58.
Okay, so this is one with quite a wide sole on it, which might be useful for this type of shot.
Yeah, it should be good from these kind of slightly squiffy lies, but we'll see. Not a lot of green to work with.
Nicely played. Sit. Very nicely played. Sit.
We're running so much more than
the green.
We've played on
the greens
so far.
are so nice. Nice shot.
Yeah, these greens at the new course here at Burhill. These are USGA specs, the right way to say it, isn't it?
Yeah.
The USGA spec. Lots of slope. Lots of slope, and they're looking really good. They've got a Euro Pro Tour event here in a few weeks, so it looks like they're speccing them up for that, which should be good.
These getting very fast indeed.
I can imagine these being rapid, with a capital R, a capital P, and a capital D. Now Rick's got to come down the slope here, so it'll be interesting to see if his judgment is on, considering the last greens we played on were super slow.
I'm scared.
I've got to be honest, that's not bad really.
Okay, so yeah, I was slightly scared of that putt. The last actual course we played on, which was Monday, which I can't really think what date it is now, 14th of March.
A few days ago.
The greens were slow, and these are noticeably looking faster.
So I'm presuming with your slope this should go that way a little
Should
bit.
do, yeah, it should do.
But again, I don't think I'm going to be aggressive on this one.
For bird it.
Drop it in.
Nailed it. Nailed it. One under Peter Finch. Nice spot.
Scotty Cameron, sign me up.
The worrying thing is, Scotty Cameron's got an incredible good rate on victories this year.
Yeah, I mean, he's what, like 90% win ratio on PJ Tour or something? That's why I picked it, guys. It's all about the club, all about the club. Right, par. Go on, bud. Wrap it in. Yeah, very good. Very tidy.
Okay, so 1 under level. Not bad so far.
16 holes to go.
Fourth hole, 333 yards. Sorry, that's a lie. Third hole, 333 yards, par 4. The hole looks like the guys there look like they're probably on the green doing some work where the buggy is, so it's pretty much a shot to about this point at around 220, 230 odd yards. Pete's hitting what?
3-iron. It feels very on YouTube, this, so it has to be said.
It just, well, it feels incredible. Well, we're qualifying for the Open, Peter, so I'm going to go this Titleist 712U.
This is the first iron shot of it with these. It's a 3-iron.
Oh, it is. Welcome to the blades.
Oh my
So
god.
now this has made it proper YouTube.
That's smaller than my 1-iron. Actually smaller than my 1-iron.
Same loft as your old 1-ironer. Surprised I didn't have one of those in the warehouse actually. Lovely. Absolutely perfect. Simmer. Yeah. Should be an incredibly awkward length shot into the green for you with no sand wedge. Gap wedge.
Alright. Don't go getting angry at my clubs. That, by the way, was a great strike.
Right, so I reckon that bunker comes into play, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah. I reckon my pitch probably about that length, so.
Let me try and just sneak it past that bunker.
It's an awesome sound. Perfectly laid up before the bunker.
It kind of came out very high.
Yeah, it was floaty, wasn't it?
It's okay. I'll take it.
You're gonna have to. You hit it. Rick's actually left himself a pretty kind of decent line in here on the right hand side of the fairway.
Why do you sound surprised?
Because I am.
I'm on the fairway. 117.
I'm on the fairway pick.
I just need to check my lofts again.
So kind of pin is looking centre front wind, hurting off the right slightly maybe.
My 8-iron is 40 degree and I would normally hit 9, which is 42. So I reckon this 8-iron is perfect. I've almost got half irons, which is something I've always wanted.
How far are you at?
117.
117.
Right into wind. I'd normally hit 9.
It's kind of off the right, it's not into.
I'm kind of committed now. I told everyone that minute.
Okay.
You don't think? Yeah, I think I can dolly in an 8.
Okay.
Guide it in, play it old school.
It's a lovely feely shot. Very nice.
I don't know if it's a tiny bit short.
Well, I've got to be honest, mate, that's the first time I've ever seen you play a knockdown 8-iron shot that's not gone 50 yards past, so in my book, that's just like seeing Moses part the waves.
I'm not going to lie to you, that felt brilliant.
That's turning water into wine. That is sticking fish in the baskets. I don't know any more Bible stories.
There we go.
Didn't he bring like Lenny back from the dead or something?
That's Simpsons.
All right.
So Pete's put himself in a nice spot down this left side of the fairway. You see he's got the shot straight into it. I would say now this is probably more straight into wind than mine was. Pin is just there. The greenkeeper's just doing a bit of work on that bunker. But we shouldn't threaten that at all. What are you going to go with?
I've got 110. I've got that awkward distance that we spoke about.
Oh, 110. Have you got 110 again?
110.
It's into wind this time.
I'm going to go.
I reckon this 110's probably playing nearer to 120 with this breeze and slightly uphill.
Not what you want to do from the greenkeepers, is it take a divot we practice?
No.
Right,
That divot will be replaced.
A little knockdown 9-9. I'm just going to feed it in.
I think so. I think that's the shot. Straight over the, yeah, straight over the buggy. Draw it in. Nice.
Look big.
Yeah, it did look big.
Really big.
So I finished here a little bit short, and Pete finished a little bit long. But we are on the green, both putting for birdie. So Pete's got slightly uphill putt. These greens are, oh, they look beautiful. They really are gorgeous. Types of greens that you can only imagine just get, I mean, we're in March now, can only get better and better and better. Faster and faster and faster. I think we've caught them at a good time.
I think
So Pete's got this slightly uphill putt for back-to-back birdies. Up and over the hill. I don't think it's going to break much. Maybe a tiny bit this way. So, oh, it stayed straight. I was thinking it might have just gone to your right.
Well, I thought that, but then
Actually, when you come back round this way, it doesn't.
yeah, no.
Deceiving.
I think it look. I'm thinking a lot of things right now. I mean, this for you has to come from the right. You would have thought. Not masses, but slightly. It's looking very intense over there. Crowd going wild behind. Just got to put down the green off the right. Yeah, smooth, shifted. You seem very focused over that one there.
Yeah, sorry.
Very focused.
I wasn't 100% sure what it was kind of going to do. Wrap this one up.
Yeah, yeah. Like Christmas.
Sorry, yeah.
Ooh, hello.
It went down, and that was all that matters.
It went below the surface.
It just took the scenic route. Okay, so wrapping it up for par. This will be coming into the end of part 1, guys. If you've enjoyed the video so far, using some old relics, old classics, then please do like the video, comment below. This is to stay at 1 under. Yeah, well done. Also, guys, comment down below, what one golf club would you love to bring back that you've used in the past, like a pre-owned or a second-hand? What are you saying? All right, thanks to the greenkeeper. Thanks, guys. So yes, comment below, which club would you like to bring back from the archives?
Personally, I think the FT Tour driver is one that certainly should come back.
You'll see that in the bag soon. Guys, stay tuned. Again, thanks to our friends at Golfbidder for making quite a cool little challenge. Yeah. And we've got part 2 coming tomorrow. Stay tuned. And I hope you've not lost the head cover.
I think
You've lost it. Definitely lost it.
you're a mean person.